causes the seasons. It's just time, right? The planet knows when it is and how to make it, right? Well, not quite. The explanation is a bit more complex than you'd initially think, but it makes sense when things are put into perspective. Think about the Earth. Yeah, the planet we're on right now. People usually think of a massive, spinning sphere in the sky that moves in a circle along with the other planets around the sun. That is true, for the most part. What most people don't consider is that the Earth isn't just spinning like this little guy right here. The Earth spins on a bit of a tilt, like so. Now, what does this mean? Well, this means that as we go around or orbit our sun, different parts of the Earth receive different amounts of light. When your part of the world is facing the sun, you get hot days, trips to the beach, and fireflies, if they're in your area. When your part of the world is away from the sun, the temperatures get colder, the days are shorter, and in certain areas you'll get a visit from Jack Frost. No, not that one. Oh, or that one. Good enough. Over the course of the last few months, I've taken some time out of my lunch break at work to record some observations of the sun. To give you some examples, my observation range ranges from February to April. A small span of time with a time change to boot, so data perfection is not to be expected. I unfortunately was not at liberty to change when I could take my sample. Work's work after all. So the perspective's going to change a little bit from March 10th onward. Unfortunately as well, living in Ohio means that more often than not, it's cloudy. And for every one of these, there are at least 3 of these.
You lose! Good day, sir!
But I believe I managed to get a decent collection going. For sensibility's sake, I'll only use the most sunny pictures for this quick rundown of examples. Information for these photos can be viewed at the bottom of the screen, so feel free to pause for your leisure. Information such as the date, location, time of day, azimuth, and altitude of the sun will be present. February is a winter month and is before the beginning of daylight savings time in the United States, so the sun appears a bit lower in the sky for these first few photos, in accordance with the winter season. The time change in March bumps the sun to the left a touch, which again couldn't be helped due to work schedules, but we do see the sun gradually rise in the sky as spring approaches. Unfortunately, it was cloudy on the equinox, so there's no picture for that day. April's been terribly cloudy so far, so I only have about 7 photographs for the month. I managed to grab some great pictures when the eclipse rolled around, but I'd be getting off topic. April brings warmer days, and so the sun's position in the sky matches that, reaching a higher altitude in the analemma pattern that the other long-form observations can really grab. I suppose I forgot something. What is the analemma pattern? Well, if you were to have a perfectly stationary camera with perfectly sunny days every day, you'd see the sun make this pattern. As it moves throughout the year, an unusual figure-8 pattern that's commonly referred to as the analemma appears. Summer happens at the top of the analemma, while winter happens at the bottom. These pictures were taken on the upward swing towards the top of the analemma, so it's as winter becomes spring. Thanks for watching. I hope this was interesting to you, in either a scientific and or creative way.